just because you're unique or your story is unique or you think that your brand is unique doesn't mean it's useful. There's a lot of broken forks which are unique,
Yep.
but they're not very useful.
Right. Hey guys, we're here at MAPS. It's just about lunchtime, but I managed to grab Paul Larsen here, who gave an amazing keynote on a number of different topics which I want to be sharing with you. Paul, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Roberto. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you for the honor and thank you for the opportunity.
And Paul, you've been a coach and a speaker focusing on
Finding your voice as a leader is my tagline. So living my life and finding my own unique style and voice.
Right.
And came out with a book a few years ago and really focusing on helping leaders in organizations kind of find their voice, find their brand.
Right. And there were 2 points that Paul brought up in his talk, right? Which I found particularly interesting, and I want to share with you guys. And
Sure.
I cornered Paul so that he can expand on them. It's so the first one was very much, there's a lot of talk about being yourself, embracing yourself, being unique.
Yeah.
Just be who you are, etc.
Yeah.
But you also said that just because you're unique doesn't mean you're useful. Right?
That's right.
So tell us a bit more about that.
I used to think, okay, we live our life and everyone says, be who you are, be unique, find your passion, find whoever that is, right? And that's if you think about it, that's a great analogy or a great adage to really live your life.
Right.
But if you have a message that you want to then convey to an audience, to a team, to an organization, whatever that might be, you need to make sure that message is useful. So just because you're unique or your story is unique or you think that your brand is unique doesn't mean it's useful. There's a lot of broken forks which are unique,
Yep.
but they're not very useful.
Right.
So you really want to make sure, again, serving the audience, serving your community, how useful is it? What is the point of your message, especially as a speaker, as we've seen here at this wonderful conference in KL, making sure that you have a point and that you're very deliberate with purpose and outcome with your message.
I love that. The question I have for you, though, is how do you know if you're useful? How do you figure out whether what you're doing is useful? Is it based on the reaction you get from people, whether people are showing up to your talks, showing up to your trainings? How do you figure out if it is useful?
I have no idea. No, you're absolutely right. That's a great question. It's all that,
Okay.
right? If you feel you have a message, first of all, you need to marry your message intellectually and also from your heart.
Okay.
So then you have the message. Then you have to assess it. Then you've got to create what I call kind of your dashboard to figure out how useful is this? Is there an audience for it?
Right.
And that's when you go out let's say as a speaker or as a leader, whatever that might be, or author, whatever you might be scribing or creating, you go out and you test it. And that's where speakers, I think, sometimes you have to be vulnerable. You might get up on stage, you might get in front of people, and you might have what you think is, whoa, this is like
rock star
crafted message. And the audience is like, I don't understand, or I didn't get it, or you don't get the outcome you're looking for, and then you give up. Or you gloss over that mistake, you don't learn from it. And it's constantly the old throwing kind of the darts and seeing
what sticks.
Or if you get a bullseye. And that's what it is. But if you have a point, if you've got a message that you can combine from your intellect with your heart, there's an audience for that. Because right now in the world, if you can finally craft that with a clear purpose and outcome and make it unique, there's definitely an audience.
Awesome.
Definitely an audience.
Awesome. Paul, fantastic. Thank you so much for that. If people want to find out more about you and learn more from your wisdom and the things that you've done, where should they go?
Yeah, why would they want to do that?
Well, embrace it. Don't let them down.
Don't let them down. Absolutely. It's such an honor. Website is Paul N, as in the letter N as in Neil. Larsen, LARSEN.com.
Okay.
I can be found with that same name on LinkedIn, Facebook, and my Twitter handle is @VoiceAsALeader. So they can find me in any way, shape, or form. And then paul@paulandlarsen.com is my email. I welcome everything.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Paul. It was great meeting you.
Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, guys. Catch you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.